Nate Axelrod exemplifies the values of Division III and the experience of a student athlete on a campus at a place like Ohio Wesleyan University. The way he carried himself on the court, he was just so smooth to watch. As a point guard, he could drive the basket with people well over a foot taller than he is trying to stand in his way, and he'd find his way around them and either score a basket or dish it out and somebody would score a three-pointer, and it just happened time and time again. A fierce competitor.
He made such a good impression on his teammates when he got here, the upper class teammates, and they knew he was a special talent and knew he was going to be one of the best players ever to wear an Ohio Wesleyan uniform, and they were telling me to get him in the lineup as quickly as possible.
My main goal going in the game, I'm just trying to leave my mark on it. I know I have to trust my teammates, my coaches, and I just have to do what I can to control the outcome and let the rest take care of itself. The thing I'm most proud of was the first conference championship we won. I remember it was February, my freshman year, 2015. We beat Oberlin here by a good amount, and I just remember the feeling after that game. Everyone was super excited.
You know, over his 4 years as Nate got involved in our program, you know, he went from being the freshman that everyone adored and liked to being a leader his senior year in a program that's won a lot of games over his 4 years. And the best part about Nate, honestly, is that he's so humble. He deflects all credit to his teammates. He, you know, he's not a person that seeks the limelight. Winning this award, I think, is very uncomfortable for him, but it's a reward for what he's done, you know, athletically, academically, and in the community.
I think definitely I landed in the right division, and you definitely get a lot of down-to-earth people who are just willing to help you get better, help each other get better, and especially at Ohio Wesleyan, I've just fell in love with the experience and the culture here. I'm really driven, especially with regards to my studying and with my homework.
I think when he came in, he wasn't quite sure what he wanted to do. And it's interesting that he chose finance. He's so smart, but he really has a passion for basketball. And sometimes when people have a passion in one area, they're not as strong in other areas. But Nate is 100% in everything he does.
She's been really supportive. I get emails from her after every game, win or loss, and she's just always there for us.
Nate is as close to a leader in the classroom as possible. He's always early. His assignments are always in on time. He's engaged in class. He was confident from the moment he set foot on this campus, both on the basketball floor and in the classroom. But that confidence has snowballed, and his maturation has snowballed to where he's ready to go out. He's going to make some noise for himself and for Ohio Wesleyan in the world.
Nate is an outstanding student. He has worked so hard. He's committed to his major in the economics department, to the work with the faculty that he has done there, and as a Phi Beta Kappa graduate.
With the basketball program, we're paired up with big brothers, big sisters, and I've been really fortunate to be paired with some great kids. It's really neat. I got to help them with homework, play games.
I think it's also the fact that Nate can empathize with kids that age who are maybe going through a little struggle, because Nate's had to work so hard to get where he is as a basketball player and academically, that he can kind of relate those struggles that he's had and teach young boys the value of hard work and of being a good person, and how that can lead to success.
Nate would be a role model for every student athlete that would walk on this campus. He is a gentleman, he is an academic, and he is a student athlete. He's a great friend, a great colleague.
We in the athletic department try using athletics as our classroom, try to develop the total human being. And as I said, it wasn't that hard with Nate because he came with a lot of tools, but he's leaving as a total human being. Not only, you know, many of our athletes are focused on on their sports and not so much in the classroom. Nate is what I call a very achievement-motivated young man. He wants to do his best at everything that he does, and he does. And so he embellishes and is the definition of the OWU scholar athlete.
He's a fabulous example of the values of integration, of outstanding academic achievement, superb athletic accomplishment, and always giving back to the community in which he lives.
Nate is a guy that epitomizes the Division III spirit. He's the quintessential student athlete. What Nate's been able to do on the basketball floor and in the classroom are exactly what you'd want any student who comes to Ohio Wesleyan to do.
Nate is a first-class human being in all of those interactions. He arrived on this campus ready to compete. He arrived on this campus ready to work. And in 4 years, he's taken full advantage of everything that Ohio Wesleyan could offer him.
I've definitely matured. I mean, other than growing a little bit more facial hair, I've just become a better person. I came here, I've made great connections, met some great people, and they've really taught me how to become a leader, and both on the court, off the court, and just it's been a great experience.
He has worked hard, he has given back. He is a team player all the way around. You look at his stats, he excels individually, but he also excels in assists. He's a team player who takes care of other people and engages other people and values the contributions that every person makes. And I've seen that not only in his basketball competition, but in his leadership in his fraternity, in his service at the school where he has volunteered, and in the other ways in which he has made such an impact on this campus.